Tonight's program will feature strong adult language and situations. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Tryhard stream. I'm Hexagrams.
And I'm Kip.
We have a Pug Night showcase tonight on CP Process, some Sixes action. And, yeah, you excited for Process, Kip?
Absolutely not. I don't like Process. I'm coming from a Highlander background, and Highlander for some reason has tried to pick up Process in the last few competitive seasons, and it's just absolutely terrible. But in terms of Sixes, I believe it can work. I just haven't seen it yet. So I don't know, Hex, what's your opinion?
You totally juked me there. You're like, absolutely not. And I was really excited. I thought, like, you started liking Process because I truly love Process. I think the textures are nice. It's kind of a great 5CP map. It's pretty. It's nice and bright.
Wait, the textures, the aesthetics? Are you a teenage girl? What?
Well, I do shop at, what is it, like Express? Is that where teenage girls shop?
It's Forever 21, get with the times.
Oh, I have to pretend I don't know where teenage girls shop because my parole officer might be listening. So, no, but yes, it is aesthetically pretty. It's a different looking map. It's not just sand and gravel. So, yeah, it's fun to watch. It's bright out, nice skybox, but also just the gameplay is great. There's great flanking routes onto mid. You got sewer room, IT room. You've got good chokes. You got kind of spires. It's got a Badlands feel, but kind of futuristic Badlands.
That's true, and it's symmetrical, right? So I guess that lends sense to it.
Yes,
in terms of all the flanking routes, a little bit easier to understand than some of the others.
One team's not going to have an advantage over the other just based on colors. You know, this is a modern society. We don't discriminate.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we got Red Team. Our Red Team captain is going to be our own Michael++, who drew Medic in this pickup game night, so he's the captain, picked his team. His scouts are going to be Pigeon and Hana Hersey. Pocket's going to be Toast. The Roamer going to do a lot of bomb-ins and damage is Lamb. And the demo is Banana Suit. Banana
Suits. I hope he's wearing his banana suit while playing, because I feel like that would lend legitimacy to his name.
Yeah, I really hope, like, even if he doesn't, that someone mocks up a picture. Actually, there's a picture of some guy in a computer wearing a banana suit, right? So,
of course,
imagine
there's the internet.
Yeah, it is the internet. So I don't know which scout is going to play which role here. You got aggressive scouts and passive scouts. One of them is going to be kind of with the demo, and one of them's going to be with the roamer. So we'll see which one plays which. I know Pigeon tends to be a pretty aggressive scout as far as going for back caps and things like that, and that he will off-class on occasion. So we'll keep eyes out for that.
And of course, with 5CP, off-classing in the last point is pretty common. Usually we'll go heavy, maybe sniper. We'll see how that goes. But here's the blue team. Riddle is the captain. He drew Medic. Oh, wait, no, he drew Medic. Sorry about that. We have Harold Saxon and GXTI on Scout. Tom Waits is Pocket, as Ranroll is Roamer, and then Feege is Demo.
Feege. You know,
Feege.
Spelling your name with numbers. I just don't get it. Unless you're Banny, you haven't earned the right.
Yeah, you gotta earn
the right.
Got to earn it. So, what are your predictions here? Do you know anything about these players?
I play with a lot of these players a lot of times. The only prediction I can really say is I play with Michael a lot, of course, you know, my little captain buddy, and he plays a lot of Kritzkrieg, so I'm guessing we're going to see Kritzkrieg at least once or twice, and I know both of these roamers are pretty good at their job. We're going to see a lot of medics die, a lot of bomb-ins, and yeah, that's about it. I think Feege might have the edge on Demo a little bit. I actually wish Medic and Demo were switched for them, because I know Riddle is an amazing Demo. So, we'll see. But, predictions aside, we would like to thank the people who bring you the Tryhard stream. Open Broadcaster Software is the software we use to capture all these things. Twitch TV, of course, is where we broadcast. And of course, viewers like you.
Oh, the PBS impersonation. Perfect. You nailed that.
Yeah, I feel like I can...
Somebody watched Sesame Street growing up.
I think, like, my next step beyond this is a cable access cooking show. And I'm trying to get that voice down.
Alright, well, we'll look forward to that.
No, you're not. No,
absolutely not. I will not watch that. I promise you.
Disingenuous.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Alright, but what about Process has specific names, right? I mean, we got Choke here coming out to mid. Computer rooms, like you said, are the flank areas.
Yeah, I think that's also called map room. I think there's a map in a computer room. Some people also call it IT, you know, depending on how pro you are, how short you want your names. And the other one is sewers. That's one of the round doors. Sewers, round doors, I think. Association.
It works. There's also a sink in there. I feel like we should call it the sink room, but
Hey, you call it whatever you like.
alright, I will.
Okay, now I think the music fades out. The logo comes up, and we're about to get going here. We see the rollout.
Going on the feed cam.
There's something really gross about those combinations of words.
Anyway, he's a little bit slow on this rollout here, getting that second jump. I'm gonna arrive to mid. It looks like he will be first here, sending some stickies over the top.
Yeah, rest of the team joins. We have a little melee fight here.
Seeing a lot of rockets coming down. Here's Toast trying to get a bomb in on a Riddle, and he does get it. So medic down for Blue. Michael plus stayed alive. He's got about 70% charge, 80 now. So that's going to be a nice advantage for Red Team as they push on to Spire here, or second.
Yeah, that's an entire wipe. So that means Red's going to be able to get on this Spire, and I'd be surprised if they don't push right into last off of this too. They're going to have huge advantage. They clearly have the numbers up. I would just leave the scouts there, which is what they're doing, and I think they're going to steamroll right in here.
Yeah, great momentum coming in here. Really nice opening push for them. And here we go. Scouts coming in right. Uber is popped on the left, and Soldier bombing in. Gotta try to get the Heavy out there, and Herald Texan does go down. Heavy outclassing on last. Very powerful, but he's out of the picture. Red capping the point. What a fast round.
Almost as fast as you can cap this round. In its entirety. You know, if they would have just gotten right on the point at mid, it could have been a little faster technically, but that's about as fast as you're going to see these rounds.
Pretty impressive right there. So Blue Team has got to get something going to bring back their pride a little bit. That was a little embarrassing.
That's a lot embarrassing.
Oh,
That's
okay.
devastating. That's, you know, something that you don't want your parents to find when you die, is like a clip of this video. One, it's like, my son played video games, or daughter, whichever you will.
Oh,
Two,
yeah.
they played them poorly. Like,
Ooh.
really poorly.
Oh, Bananas are going down immediately to JX. TI, nice pick by the scout right there. As we have a lot of damage coming down. Michael going down to pistol actually from GXTI, so GXTI going huge on this mid fight, but it's not going to be enough as Blue Team lost a lot of players, Red Team lost a lot of players. We just have a battle to the end. Who can survive the most? Pigeon is left alive with Feege here on mid. Who's going to win? Demo versus Scout.
Yeah, they had Medic and Demo alive, and for some reason the Demo decided to one-on-one that with a Scout. Generally not going to work out well for you.
So Scout is going to be able to cap mid right there. That's Pigeon getting that cap as we see Blue falling back. Going to try to build up that Uber with the Boston Basher and the Scout. As they will have a nice Uber advantage here.
Now, the Boston Basher doesn't get a lot of play in a lot of formats, but in sixes it was a huge addition. To be able to charge with almost any, well, with any class really, and build up that Uber ended up changing the game and changing Scout's loadouts almost permanently.
Definitely, and it's also pretty impressive to look at because it's a bat with spikes. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's also self-flagellation, some sort of religious aspect there. Scouts beating themselves.
I'm sure you could go that route if you wish.
And
Watching
I wish.
Toast going. Romer right here in the sink room. Sink room, everyone. Sink room. Taking down opposite Soldier. Coming in for the bomb right now. Forcing the pop. Does get Uber pop on himself as he tracks down Feege right there. See, as Red tries to push in, they have to deal with this Uber that lasted a little bit longer. Tom Waits going down, and looks like that will be a successful push for Red.
Yeah, that 1 second later on the pop was really crucial there. Quit trying to make Sync Room a thing, Kip. It's not going to be a thing.
It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing, I promise. Just give it time. Just give it some love. Red pushing into last right here. A lot of time on the point, but the cap is stopped. Randall getting in there.
Yeah, he comes
else
out get
for Red?
focused. It's just a sliver left. They're going to try to bomb in the end. Oddie went for the bomb in, and he got some kills on it, Toast did. He did a lot of damage, but I wonder if he would have just landed that on the cap if that wouldn't have just been round.
Toast is still alive, but does not realize there's a scout behind him. Harold Texan getting the flank and taking him out, so that's going to end the push on to last from Red.
Yeah, he did a good job in what he did, right? He bombed in and he killed some people. Great. Did great damage being the only one left, but I wonder if he would have just landed on the point, it might have been enough to get it.
Well, we will never know, as Blue did push onto Spire right now, so that cap on all that time on last is negated. Doesn't even matter anymore.
That's a great hold for Blue, and they were almost down 2-0 very quickly, and now they've got a chance to push back out here.
Recovering some of that pride, not a bad way to get that back. Their parents will be a little less ashamed now.
Just so little less.
Very little, very little.
Yeah.
Yes. We got
Lamb.
Lamb camping in the sink room. And gets a pick. Yeah, he will take down Randall right here. He was just sitting right on top of that sink. In the sink room.
Oh, I see what's happening here. I see.
Yep.
At Master Lurk, sitting in the sink.
Trying to come around and get something going on the flanks here from Spire, but pretty much just lurking and creeping right now. So he's did a bit of damage right there to Riddle, but Riddle's got 100% right there. Did not pop there. He finally did pop both Ubers going down. Oh, a pain train!
Pain trade. Lamb gets Feige on the pain trade. It was either he kind of sent rockets at the medic while the medic wasn't looking instead of bombing in. I wonder if he could have done a little bit more there, but that's all the past. Blue now on their back foot again, having to defend last with only 3 up. They're going to get another spawn here. We'll see what the off class goes.
Absolutely.
See if they go off class, rather.
Yeah, we saw Herod Saxon go heavy last time. He's got about 14 health left, so if he dies, probably will be coming back as a different class. We'll see, though. Not gonna die, and Randall, though, coming in from behind and taking down Michael ++, so no medic for Red as they try to push in.
Yeah, we'll see if Red wants to push in out of this. Now, Harold Saxon did come up as Sniper.
Ah, interesting.
He's already down to 50 health. See, the thing with Sniper on this map, too, is when you have a Sniper who's going to sit in these sight lines, you kind of have to send someone over to defend them, too. Because otherwise, he's just going to get spammed out with rockets. So you kind of have to devote a scout to defend your Sniper during an off-class like that.
Yeah, and that's not exact what we are seeing. He's got a little rotating scout around him, so see if he can't get that big pick that'll allow his team to push.
Yeah, Lambrat down, Toast down. Red lost both soldiers. You'd think Blue might want to take into this and push out on it. They were sitting at 100%. Blue's just not being aggressive enough.
But it looks like Michael's spinning pretty fast. I think he's got the crits going on right here, so game changer.
Game changer.
Game changer, and indeed pops it.
Yep.
Oh, but Blue getting the Uber off just in time, so Crits is not going to do anything right there. Michael left alone. He goes down. Randall finishing him off right there. These soldiers are doing great work defending last right here.
Yeah, covered in pee and shot with a rocket. You know, it's just not the most glorious way to die.
No, I can think of at least 10 better ways to die.
Yeah, I mean, covered in pee and not shot with a rocket, covered in pee and, like, falling downstairs. Like, there's so many better ways to die.
That's just 2 right there. Anyway, though, Blue is going to be able to push out of last with that, capping Spire pretty quickly right here. And Red is going to have to fall back and defend mid.
Yep.
As they do push through choke right now. As Blue pushes through choke right now. Sorry about that.
The problem with Blue's pushes here is that they're getting pushes and they're taking one at a time, but then they're losing 2, 3 players, and you really can't keep that momentum trying to push in again. And right now we see Banana Suit going super aggro on Demo, trying to chase down the medic. But they get to make those plays like that because there's really no fear of repercussion when the other team only has 2 players up. They're losing the DM battles here. They need to play more cohesively as a unit if they want a chance in this game.
Absolutely, absolutely, and looks like we do have 100% Uber waiting for Riddle as Red is going to come in, but Michael is, now let's see, is he back on the crits or is he on the regular metagun?
He's back on regular metagun. I mean, after a crits goes that wrong, you kind of want to come back. And there he is on regular metagun.
Pushing in now to last, flashing the Uber around a little bit, so Blue's going to last a little bit longer here. Feige going down though, so no stickies on the point, so that's a significant advantage for Red, but they're losing a lot of players. Banana Suit going down, Lamb going down right there. Looks like Red's going to have to fall back again.
Blue's going to be able to hold this, and this is the optimal time Blue needs to be pushing out here. Get some buffs, get some pressure, at least a presence on this point, chase down this medic. There he goes. So they're going to be able to capture this Spire, and what they need to do here is move out, not just all sit on capping this, because they're allowing this Demo to come through choke and pill him out. They should leave their scouts back and be pushing through this choke and punishing that Demo for getting too far ahead.
Absolutely, and they're very lucky that sticky trap didn't go off. They're all going to make it through. Choke alive and push on to mid right here, so yeah, pretty lucky right there.
Yeah, there was a big trap on the wall that just didn't get deaded on time. And now Blue with some momentum here. They're actually carrying it on. They're not losing.
Lamb come from behind.
Caster rule number 1. As soon as you say something, the players will negate you.
Oh, absolutely. So Lamb getting a really nice pick right there on a Riddle. And it looks like, as our picture-in-picture, we see Pigeon has gone Spy.
He's on a
Interesting.
Spy. Now he's on regular Inviswatch, not Cloak and Dagger. I tend to try to like Cloak and Dagger in competitive. He gets the one stab knowing he's not going to be able to get the medic, so at least he got something for his time. My issue with Pigeon right now is that he's still on Spy, so they know there's a Spy. He's not going to get anything done. Actually, he goes back and spawn and changes to Heavy. Good job, Pigeon.
There we go. Yeah, definitely the change that this team needs, especially on last, and we've seen great momentum shift right here. Blue is now pushing.
You can see a Spy off class lose a game for people because the Spy thinks like, I'm just gonna get this pick, but every second you're as that Spy and not doing anything or not getting picks, you're killing your team. You're killing your damage output, you're killing your defensibility, so you have to just look for the one kill. That's all you're looking for is the one kill, and you need to get it quickly. So Pigeon with a good job knowing he's not gonna get the medic, takes on a soldier, and then just gets out of there and changes classes. Good Spy play.
There you go. Looks like we have Uber ready for Blue. See if they're going to push in. They have a little bit of an advantage right here. Now, it is a pug, so I'm not sure if anybody's keeping track of Uber advantages.
You kind of know, like, when their medic died, when you died, you just approximate. It's not, of course, the high levels of, like, we have a 3% advantage, we're going to push at this nanosecond, right? So, like, you kind of need to know your advantage, kind of, I guess, in a pug.
Well, regardless, we're at 100 for each. See who decides to pop first right here. Blue has all the players up, so you could be seeing something going down soon. Lamb did go down on a attempted flank right there, but not going to happen.
Yeah, and a reminder, we run a 20-minute match here. No cap limits, nothing like that. So the timer in the bottom right-hand corner reminds you there's only 8:32 left on the map as a total. So Blue needs to get this point just to tie it up and have a chance at winning it. And they're going to do just that.
White for red, and a nice Uber push right there. They didn't have a full team up, but Blue was able to make the most of that Uber. So yeah, nice job, and ties up 1-1.
We see a completely different approaches to the game and how they're winning points. Red is just kind of that steamroll, aggro, let's go, let's kill, and just go really fast, that fast type of style. Blue's a little more methodical, taking picks, getting Ubers, and pushing in that sense.
I feel like there's an allegory about a turtle and a hare that maybe is appropriate?
Never heard it. What's it about?
Alright, well, I'll tell it to you later, Hex.
Alright, thanks.
We have another mid-fight going out here. Demo's getting, they're relatively the same time, though. And GXT going down immediately. Harold Saxon also taking some spam, so scouts for Blue not really in this discussion. Harold Saxon, although finished off Pigeon right there, so nice pick. Finishing off Hana right there too. So Harold Saxon going big, tries to go a little too big and explodes in mid.
Right, he did something good and bad there as a scout. Good thing was he got hurt, he went back to the medic for heals, which I see so many scouts forgetting to do in sixes and competitive TF2 overall. They forget that their medic can still heal them and heal them quickly. Second, the bad thing he did is he jumped into a group of 3 opposing players, and even the best scout in the world is probably not going to take down that clump.
I would like to see that, though. The best scout in the world take down a clump.
Yeah, I think I saw Blaze do it one time in a Highlander match. It was just, but I mean, it's Blaze.
It's Blaze, yeah. But Blue at a significant disadvantage now because they didn't get out of there. They did lose their medic at mid, and here is the red Uber pushing in. We'll see if we can see that signature red move right there, and their steamroll, and indeed, that's exactly what happens. That fast and furious style of play coming back to help red as they take a 2-1.
And Blue's going to kind of have to adopt that style here because they have 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. They need to at least get 1 point to tie it so they're just not completely shaming their parents, right?
Right.
And 2 points to win and get that, kind of awkward half hug from their father that they've always wanted.
Oh, it's such a beautiful moment when you get that. Yeah. Watching Banana on his rollout, trying to get there a little bit faster.
It's not an I'm proud of you hug, it's like I'm a little less ashamed of you hug.
Oh, I know the hug, don't worry, I know it.
Yeah.
Red getting a good presence on the point right here, looking pretty strong on this mid-fight. However, Banana Suit goes down, so no demo right there. Pigeon going down as well, so they're losing these numbers. We'll see if they can keep Michael alive. He's about 70-80% right now. Charging faster than Riddle right there, and looks like Red is going to win this mid-fight just by health alone, as Riddle had to fall back because he was taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, full charge for Red, and they've got both their soldiers up. Now, this is a weird fight to really be taking for Blue, because you got a demo and a medic. Yeah. I mean, they should just know what classes are up. You're fighting a medic and 2 soldiers and a demo and a medic. you're generally going to lose that.
And Riddle was about like 90% right there, so really should have fell back and regrouped at Spire, but didn't happen. And that's, again, going to buy a nice advantage for Red. We'll see if we can see. Oh, actually, Randall forcing the Uber pop out of Michael, so nice pick right, or nice move right there, so at least Red won't have that Uber pushing into last.
Yeah, but they are just going to roll with it and try to push right into last and take some local ground here while it's capping up.
I don't know if they should be doing this. I think.
But they have 6 up. I mean, they just got spawns. Red still has most players up.
Oh,
it wasn't
Michael
a bad
going
move.
Down though.
Oh, an errant rocket from Thomas Waits. Thomas waits for no man, not Michael especially. And Michael's down.
Oh, I get it. Tom waits for. There we go. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, so Michael going down right.
You can find it in my book of jokes coming out later. It's an amazing book of quips.
Self-published, right?
Well, you just don't understand. The market's completely changing. Self-publishing is a legitimate thing.
Anyway, we do have Blue's gonna have this Uber. Michael is nowhere close, so you think we're gonna see a push out from Blue? Because, like you said, they can't afford to wait. We have 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I want to say I'd like to see a push out from Blue, but everything they've shown us says no. And also, like, they just took a bunch of spam. They just took 2 rockets, and now you want to buff up your scout and your soldier because they're at 40 and 72 respectively. Harold just goes to the cabinet, not even gonna wait, and he goes to the cabinet to come back as sniper. So he is watching that left side again.
So that shows they're not gonna push out with a sniper.
No, they're gonna wait for that pick and then hopefully push off of that. And they might get a pick and then just keep defending with it. Who knows? Blue's been very passive. Not even passive aggressive. Passive passive.
Oh, that's the worst.
If they were a color, they'd be beige.
Yeah, not even taupe. Beige.
No, not even taupe.
So yeah, we do see that great Uber advantage wasted right there, as Harold's actually still on Sniper, hasn't gotten anything out of that, but we'll probably see this push from Red relatively soon. I would hope, because we're kind of just waiting around while we've been holding Ubers for a while here. And I think this is one of the downsides of sixes sometimes. It turns off Highlander players, is you have this kind of just waiting moments. But waiting is over, and Rainbow goes down right there as Pigeon is trying to push out. Not going to happen. Banana Suit going after Riddle, who does pop. So no Uber at last for Blue anymore.
Banana Suit with these great body blocks, and he's trying to... Blue Soldier tries to melee him and eventually just pulls out the shotgun.
But however, somehow Blue is able to push out of that. Michael pops at Spire, so they're not using that to push in.
Scout's just dancing around, and then Scout doesn't see the soldier above, and a nice backcap attempt goes off, not on screen, but they almost got it behind all this action we're looking at. And again, Red just a sliver away from taking this. Blue needs to do some monumental pushing right now. We're at the 2-minute warning here just about, and they need 1 more point, so they're going to be aggressive on this Spire. They're going to get bombed in on. They can't really lose the medic here, and I think they're going to have enough presence, but they need to push all the way. They need to kind of adopt Red style and just go steamrolly.
But it's a fine dance. You got to be aggressive, but you got to keep that med alive. So your med can't be too aggressive, but you got to get those overheals. So it's a really fine line to run.
Yep. Oh, but the medic goes down. A great rocket from. Wait, was that the medic? I don't know what happened there. I could have sworn I saw a medic die.
Are you taking your pills?
Nah, not as frequently as I should.
Okay, well anyway, medics both is still up, and Riddle has that 100% at mid right here, and so does Michael though. So we're gonna see. Red's looking pretty aggressive. Here is the pop, and Red pushing back, trying to defend mid right here, or take it back.
And great patience on the blue medic to let them, come at him and then pop it, and it pays off. They get the med pick in the end in the Uber exchange, so they should be up on that.
Ooh, but Riddle goes down. Banana Suit with a nice sticky, so both medics will be at equal Ubers, so... Ooh.
Yeah, Blue with the local advantage here, though. They've got soldiers up, whereas Red only with a couple scouts and 1 soldier.
We have 55 seconds left on the clock, though, so Blue's got to do something fast. They are capping Spire right now, so they're putting themselves in a good position, but...
They're going to have a good 40-30 seconds up where everyone's up, but they're not going to have Uber. They are going to push and try. Tom Waits down to 1 HP right now.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully he can stay alive. Gets a little pack somewhere.
And this is down to the wire. 30 seconds left.
Blue's just going to have to buff everyone and push in. Luckily, they're not going to be pushing in onto an Uber, although this crit charge is going pretty quick here. And here comes Blue's last hurrah, I think. Yep, they're pushing in.
Hana trying to get the medic pick, which would do a significant stop to the blue push. Finally gonna finish off Ranroll right there. Riddle is still alive with Tom Waits trying to do anything to get this. It's Riddle by himself, but Hana is gonna stop that action.
Gets the medic finally after 10 scattergun shots, but he got him! And that's what matters, and that's gonna be Red holding that last point. Red winning the round 2-1. Kai, you're coming around the process now, right? You see,
Okay.
it's... Yeah, a little bit.
That was a lot. You saw some really interesting flanks, some drops on the medic. Scouts can do so much damage here, and then of course that great lurking position in the sync room.
Well, that's going to be it for us tonight. Join our pickup group so you can be featured on the Tryhard Stream Pickup Gamecasts. steamcommunity.com/groups/THS pucks. And for us here at Tryhard Stream, I'm Hexagrams.
And I'm Kip.
And you guys have a good night.
Bye, guys.